Hello students, as in the previous video we studied about cell and its structure. We have known that a typical cell consists of three parts: cell membrane or plasma membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Today we will understand about these structures one by one. First of all, cell membrane or plasma membrane. Cell membrane is the outermost covering of a cell which separates the inner components of the cell from its external environment. It is a semi-permeable, flexible and elastic membrane which is about 6 to 8 nanometer in thickness. We already knew about nanometer in previous videos that 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meter. So cell membrane is about 6 to 8 nanometer in thickness. Cell membrane is made up of bilayer of lipids and proteins. Some molecules of carbohydrates are also attached with this bilayer of lipids and proteins. Cell membrane is a selectively permeable membrane because it allows the entry and exit of some selective substances only, while prevents the entry and exit of other substances. So, cell membrane is a selectively permeable membrane because it allows the movement of some selective substances only through it while preventing the movement of other substances through it. The vital functions of cell membrane also include the flow of information or messages through different cells or through the cell and its external environment. So, cell membrane plays a very important role in the maintenance of the cell. As cell membrane is a flexible structure which enables it to bend or move easily. Flexibility also enables it to change its shape. Due to flexibility of plasma membrane or cell membrane, cells are able to engulf food materials and other substances inside it from the external environment. This process is called endocytosis. Endo means inside. So, endocytosis is the process in which the food material or other substances take inside the body of the organisms. So, unicellular organisms like amoeba take their food materials and other substances by the process of endocytosis. And this is only due to the flexibility of plasma membrane. The flexibility of plasma membrane enables the cell membrane of amoeba to change its shape and in the formation of pseudopodia, and with the help of formation of pseudopodia, amoeba is able to take inside food materials and other substances. This process is called endocytosis. So, cell membrane plays very important role in the maintenance of cell. Now, there are some processes which help cell to take inside food material and other substances and release other materials outside it. These processes includes diffusion and osmosis. Now we will understand about diffusion and osmosis one by one. First of all, diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of molecules or atoms of substances from a region of its higher concentration to the region of its lower concentration. So, diffusion is the movement of substances from its higher concentration to its lower concentration. And with the help of this process of diffusion, the exchange of substances is taken place between the cell and its external environment. Diffusion plays important role in exchange of gases between the cell as well as the cell and its external environment. With the help of diffusion, many gaseous substances are exchanged between the cell and its external environment. If the concentration of oxygen is less inside the cell, then the movement of oxygen is taken place inside the cell from its external environment due to the process of diffusion. And if there is a higher concentration of carbon dioxide inside the cell, then the movement of carbon dioxide is taken place outside the cell by the process of diffusion. So, diffusion plays important role in the movement of gaseous substances inside the cell and its external environment.